Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial video. So let's continue here the path upgrades, which one is better. I have already done a video about super monkeys, all the upgrades, all the stuff, how it's more convenient. So go check out that video. And today, yes, let's talk about the helis. So let's get the special building here, range by 10%. Then the buildings take 20% less room. That's quite a good thing. And then last level, pursuit mode, heli pilot flies much faster. So as you can see here from the special building, we don't have an increase in the damage or anything like that. We just get range, the building gets less room, and the heli flies faster. So that's really the thing. But as usual, let's go here to Monkey Lane in Sandbox and let's check out the upgrades, the cost, the efficiency in popping balloons in general, in popping ceramics, and in popping mobs. And let's discuss everything together. So the heli is a pretty expensive tower, and as you can see here, it's gonna cost here $14.25 in Sandbox, and it's a tower that has unlimited range because it's gonna follow our touch by default. So as you can see here, it's gonna follow our touch. So if I touch here the top left corner, it's gonna follow my finger here in the top left corner, and so on in the rest of the track really. So we can set it to lock in place. So now in this case, even if I click in other parts of the track, as you can see, the heli is not moving. Otherwise, if I just get in follow touch, if I get any upgrade, as you can see, the heli is gonna move on the tower that I've clicked for the upgrades. So we can lock it in place, or last thing, we can set a patrol. So we can set, for example, a point, and that the heli is gonna cover that point. For example, here, and I don't know, here. Now the heli is gonna do back and forth continuously, so it doesn't matter how much I click on the things, whatever. It's just gonna move in a straight line between these 2 points. So that's it. And there is another, there is the pursuit mode too, that we can choose here from the selecting how the heli is gonna move in the map, but we're gonna be needing it to be upgraded. So as you can see here in the first path, pursuit. So superior targeting computers enable a new targeting option to pursue balloons. So now here with this pursuit, I have now follow the touch, lock in place, and now as you can see here there is this pursuit. So now the heli automatically is gonna follow the balloons through the track, just like that, as you can see here. So if it's a mob, if it's just a normal balloon, whatever balloon there are, the helis is just gonna follow them. The only bad thing, of course, is that the heli is gonna place itself in the right side of the balloons. So for example, if the balloons are coming out here from this way, the heli is always gonna be in the right side, in the bottom part, or in the top part. So for example, if I move now the heli here in the top, and I get now, and I get now pursuit mode, as it's gonna be, the heli is gonna move itself to lower to the balloons, so in the low right part, okay? So it's not gonna attack the balloons in front, but from the right angle. So that's why the popping power, if you have watched some of my mastery videos, I really struggled a lot, because in this way the heli is gonna have less popping power. Instead, imagine a mob like this one here. In this way here, we can get all of the darts going and going backwards. As you can see, the darts are going through the mob, and so if there are more balloons behind the mob, as you can see here in this case, I'm getting the heli in front of the balloons, and so in this case the darts can go through and can pierce through more balloons. Okay, so that's really why For those really hard rounds, it's better to have the heli controlled by you. Instead, for the easy round, just go pursuit mode, whatever. So, without further ado, here, let's discuss the upgrades. So, first upgrade says Razor Rotors. So, rotor blades rip up balloons on contact, including frozen and lead. And the second upgrade says Downdraft. So, blows balloons away from the heli. As you can see by the cost, the second upgrade is gonna cost 7,000 more. 7,000 what? 700 more than the first one. And so the first one gives the heli the ability to destroy camo, and that's a really good thing. So now the heli can pop everything because the heli can spot camo with the upgrade. With this upgrade it can pop lead, so camo and leads, you can pop everything. So let's try out here. Really, with this upgrade here, the heli doesn't get any stronger or anything like that. But let's just check here the amount of damage the heli can place. I just fired here 5 ceramics. And as you can see, the heli is able to kill all of them. Let's try here with a mob. And as you can see, the heli can too. Okay, what is the let's get here the BFB. So the only thing that's gonna change with this upgrade here with the first path is that we are able to destroy leads. Okay, so that's really the change. So if you don't need to kill leads, just leave the heli 2-2. Okay, the cost for the upgrade is gonna be useless. So that's really it for the first upgrade. Instead, the second upgrade here says Downdraft is a bit more expensive, but now the heli is blue, as you can see here. And now let's check out here. Oh wait, pursuit mode, sorry. Let's go again. So I don't know if you can see it, but when the balloons go low the rotor blades, they are blown back. It's really hard to see here with the pursuit mode. I'm gonna just have you see it in following my touch here. So as you can see, this ceramic, if I just keep the heli here, as you can see, some balloons are just bouncing back. See? Of course, some are passing, but the others are bouncing back. Okay, let's check out here with the 5 ceramics. Okay, wait, my bad, I have to do it again. So it seems that this upgrade here is more useful than the other one. Because of course, if the balloons pass the heli is able to send them back. Okay, let's try out here with a mob. So the popping power is the same as the first heli, but the only thing that's gonna change is that some balloons are gonna get destroyed. So they're gonna be blown away. Okay, but as you can see here, just by this mob, some balloons passed, right? And that's really bad. So it seems that blowing off the balloons is gonna add a worse thing to the heli, because the heli is gonna because the sad thing about the heli is that we can't decide which balloon they're gonna attack. So they're gonna just attack random balloons. And as you can see here, maybe blowing off the balloons is gonna make the heli to follow them instead of focusing the first one to exit. So just by this, okay, I can say that the first upgrade costs less and is more efficient in killing mobs and in killing balloons in general. So the first upgrade seems better. Let's discuss here the final upgrade. So the first part, the final upgrade, is the Apache Starship. Adds a large missile array and a powerful machine gun. So as you can see here, now the heli has 4 darts. Okay, if you can see the picture here in the screen. Instead here, when I'm gonna get the Apache, now as you can see, I have always the 4 darts, but now I have the missiles and I have that central machine gun. I don't know if you can see it in the center of the heli. So now the heli is gonna really, this upgrade here is really costly. Is almost 15k here in 15k cash. No, 16.6, sorry. So it's a lot expensive, but like the Spectre is gonna really do so much more damage than the 3.2 heli. That is gonna be insane. So watch now this. Oh, wait, in pursuit mode here. As you can see, I'm just spamming ceramics, and as you can see, they can't even start adding up to each other because they are destroyed immediately. Let's try out with the mob. Mob really destroyed. Let's try out the BFB. BFB also destroyed. Let's try out the Oh My God here, because I want to really show the power of the heli. The Spectre also could destroy the BFB layer and the Oh My God layer, the BFB's layer, and some of the mobs, even though it couldn't destroy the ceramics. But as you can see here, well, some balloons passed because the heli changed direction. So that's why I'm not gonna make the heli to, I'm just gonna follow it with my touch, and you're gonna see now that just by following it with my touch is gonna be so much more poppage here. As you can see here, following with my touch, one Apache could destroy a Oh My God entirely, not even one bloom passed. So that's impressive for an upgrade of 16k. That is a bit more cheaper than the upgrade for the Spectre. So that's really the power of the Apache. Let's discuss the second path, last upgrade here. It's gonna be, of course, an activated ability, support chin hook. So drops med and cash crates, or can pick up and reposition most towers. So this upgrade here is pretty expensive too. It's 14k. And as you can see, the heli is gonna transform in this machine here with two rotor blades. It's gonna always attack, and you can place it in pursuit mode or the other modes. But now, let's say, for example, I have a mortal tower here, and I want to place a farm. Now with this chin hook, I can click here on the ability, click on the mob here, on the mob, on the, wait, sorry, my bad here. I just. You have to not let go the ability here. So you click on the tower, and then as you can see, you can move it around. Of course, you can replace it where there is enough space. But as you can see, the pretty cool thing is that the tower is still attacking and is still doing damage to the spot that you decided it to be. So you can change towers in between the rounds, even without losing the attack. And as you can see now, it's replaced, so now the mortar is in that place there. Okay, and then we have the other ability here, that is the crate, that is gonna give us money, pretty similar to the sniper 2-4 activated ability, and that's really it. But for concerning the balloons, poppage, and all of that, it's just gonna be like a 2-2 heli. So for example, this BFB here is gonna be a mess because a ton of ceramics are gonna pass. So there isn't an increase in range or in attack speed or in damage, anything like that. It's just the two activated abilities that we can use that are pretty useless, really, because many times when you position the towers, you just position the towers in a good spot. It's hard to place towers in a bad spot. If you do, just sell it and place it right away, okay? And the crates also for cash, they're also not very useful. So that's my final verdict, of course, is getting the first upgrade, because the first upgrade make the heli that can pop anything, so lead, the frozen, camo, everything. And then of course there is the last upgrade, that is the Apache, that is one of the most powerful upgrades. It's not a lot, so it's expensive, 16k, but for the amount of damage that you get with the upgrade is really worth it. So final verdict, first path for the heli, always better. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see ya in my next one. Bye bye.